Hi, it's Christian here. Tonight I've made a little tutorial for this little thingy, a little shrimp, easy pattern I've just made. And the idea for this shrimp is because I was was in Copenhagen and I visited this fishing equipment store and I found some dubbing I didn't have, and that's incredible. To be honest, because I thought I had it all, but not this one. This is the Arizona Seal Dubbing in the color Golden Shiner. It's kind of similar to the SLF dubbing, you all know, probably, in length and the way it feels. But this is a really nice color, I think. Great for a shrimp. So of course I had to buy it and bring it home. And as soon as I got home, I went straight to the vise and made this little thing. It's gonna be super translucent and lifelike in the water, I think. Very easy to tie, and the materials are just a bit of lead wire. Some I use white GSP thread and some nylon thread for the rib, and of course my beloved Easyshrimpeyes, extra small in black. And the hook I'm using is also my favorite, the light stinger from Ahrex in size 6. And the dubbing again, Golden Shiner, Arizona Seal Dubbing. I can guess you can use some sand colored SLF dubbing as well, or some semi-seal dubbing as well. And at the end a bit of Krogh from writing here in this. I think this is called pardo. And that's about it. So nothing much. So let's get cracking. Okay, let's get tying. The hook was the light stinger and the white GSP thread down to the barb. Then first I'm going to take a little bit of lead wire and prepare. I like to add a bit of weight to my flies, so I'm just gonna twist a bit of lead wire like this and get that tied in underneath down here. I'm just gonna add a bit of glue. There we go. Make it stick. So I'm at the barb now. I'm gonna take my Arizona Seal Golden Shiner Dubbing. Great name. There's a little bit of gold color into it, and other than that, it's just sand color. I'm gonna just dab a bit down here towards the end, trying to not make it too make it a bit loose, because I'm gonna scratch it all out later on with my most of it out with my brush to form a little tail or mouth parts or whatever it is. Something like that. I'm gonna take my brush. I'm gonna hold a bit with my finger while giving this dab feeding. As you can see, it's not very long. This dubbing. When I'm satisfied with my little tail, like this, I'm going to take a maybe a bit more. I'll do that after the eyes. I'm going to take my eyes. My Easyshrimpeyes in extra small. And then I'm just going to cut a little bit up of the length. And touch those eyes. Up here. Now they're gonna stay. I'm gonna take a little bit of my dubbing and just align the fibers by pulling and putting it on top of each other until they are aligned. I'm gonna add a bit more dubbing in between the eyes. That's a bit long, just a little bit longer than the tail I've just made, to get a nice taper. As you can see, it's not a very long flight, this one. This is really fast. So as you can see, it's got the sand shrimp written all over it with this color. It's gonna be very translucent. Then it's time for a nylon rib. Fast and easy. Tuck that in. Just doubling it to make it stay where I want it. Then I'm gonna take the Krogh whiting feathers. I'm gonna take a. It's all about finding the right one, to be honest. One that's not. You don't want to go overboard with the length of the fibers. Let's say this one. Just gonna take one. Can measure. See, I don't want to get too long. So I'm gonna take my feather and gonna remove all the fibers on this side, and some on the other one as well. You could just leave all the fibers in, but I don't think it becomes a bit too much if you leave all the fibers on. So I'm just gonna go with one side of the feather with the fiber. So let's just strip this half part so it looks like this now. You see? I'm gonna tie it in here. I think that will do. Going backwards. Just gonna secure that bit with a bit of glue. Both to secure the feather and the rib. Yes, then I'm gonna make a fairly long dubbing loop down here. Just go forward with my thread. I got this Sman dubbing twister. It's really nice for this part. And then I'm gonna take my dubbing again and form like a long sausage roll, can you say, or whatever it's called, a long line of dubbing in your hand. Like, I don't know if you can see it. I'm just gonna, like this. Don't go overboard with not too much. I'm just gonna roll it a bit so it gets into a bit of a nice shape. So I got maybe 10, 15 centimeters of dubbing, and I'm gonna put that in my loop. And when it's in the loop, like it is now, I'm gonna twist. There we go. Twist. And I'm gonna take my tweezers, my tweezers, my brush, and just comb out the dubbing. Just give it take your time, because this is the stuff that gives the fly its transparency and makes it look nice in the water. There we go. See? I'm just gonna get rid of the twister. There we go. So I'm just gonna go forward with nice and easy, and pull back on the materials while going forward. Could just while you're doing it, just once in a while take your brush and give it a little loving. There we go. This part looks a bit messy until the very end, and then it's time to give it a good brush again. I got a friend I'm tying flies with online, and he just loves a good brush. He claims that every ugly fly can look great with a good beating with the brush, and I tend to give him to say it's true. Come a long way with a good brush. There we go. And that's secured. I'm gonna cut that. Yes. And then we're gonna take our, there you go, pliers or whatever they're called, and just, I'm gonna go nice and slow forward. It's, I'm gonna say 3 or 4, trying to pull the fibers back while I go forward. It's 2, it's 3, and this is 4.5-ish, I guess. Up to you how much you wanna do with this part. Still looks like a big mess, I know. Going to secure that. I'm gonna take my rib. I'm prompting now. You're gonna go the opposite way of the hackle. So just go fast forward to make it more, just to make it more durable, this fly. Just gonna pull back. And we finish. That's the tying part done. Then it's time for the brush again. Just really take your time with this part. This will make the Krogh fibers that was really messy before go backwards. Be sure to go all the way around the hook. Got a lot of materials tied in now, so I'm gonna free those with my you get the picture. It's just spending the time here to get all the fibers pointing the right way. If you moisten a bit, it makes it a bit easier. And if there's anyone that just won't cooperate, get rid of them. And there you go, a little lifelike sand shrimp with some black markings built into it from the Krogh. It should really work, I think, for the sea trout on the coast. Give it a try, subscribe, and maybe like for more content in the future. See you on next time.